Well, I love the way we played from start to finish, and I think 34 assists has got to be one of our highest of the season. The ball moved beautifully. They changed their lineup at the last minute, and so we changed our lineup, and it was really good that they went small because it forced us into an aggressive playmaking mode on offense and a switching and communicating mode on defense, and it really helped us. It really helped connect us tonight. So, we were fortunate there, and I thought Luka played great. I thought Porzingis played great. And I thought they played great together, and it's been a while since they've played together. So this is a nice way to go into the break.
And Rick, before Luka hurt his ankle the first time, you talked about how you really liked the synergy developing between those two. Some circumstances have changed, but did you sense that again tonight with those guys?
Yeah, and they're two great young players that really do a lot of things to enhance each other's games. And tonight was a situation where, because of how the other team lined up to start the game, it put us in more of a free-flowing, play-the-game type mode. And the playmaking and the communication and the eye contact between them throughout the game offensively was fantastic. I mean, KP mixed rolls, pops. Luka was driving, stepping back, and they were playing great off each other. And it's a great thing to see, particularly headed into the break.
Coach, obviously, you kind of just touched on it. It's only one of 82, but just considering how well you played from start to finish, does this feel like more than just one game in the course of an 82-game season?
Did this feel like more than one game?
Considering how well you played, is it uplifting, I guess is a better way to put it, going into the All-Star break?
Yeah, it's uplifting. It's great to win your last game going into the break. It's going to be a great break. It'll be greater because we won. And that's great, and our team is getting healthier. We got a couple of new guys that we feel can help us. They've gotten a taste, and they've got the break to digest the things that we do, and we got 2 good practice days coming out of the break, and then 2 more tough road games right off the bat. So we're going to have to be ready.
Specifically with Porzingis becoming more of a role man, more of a 5, is this the ideal breakdown of? He's
not only a role man. He's a role guy and a pop guy. And tonight, he mixed in a drive game. He was real good on the isolation, at the free throw line, and he was effective in the post. And the balance of all those things is what makes him a truly unique, great young player.
Was that his best passing game of the year?
I don't know. He had 5 assists. I don't know what his high for the year is, but he's a very good passer, and the ball moved freely all night long, which was really great to see.
When Luka's been out for almost 2 weeks now, do you expect him to just be able to slide right in and have, 33, 12, and 8, and just kind of fit right in like he did?
Well, he's a very special player. It was a quiet 33. It really was. It was, he really kept everyone involved and picked his spots and was very efficient with his field goal attempts. That's the sign of a great player, that can do that. And going into the break and coming out of the break, he needs to continue to be that guy, that can have that kind of effect on a team. But he's extremely unique because he's just got a great athletic feel to begin with. And he worked hard during the rehab. He scrimmaged for 3 straight days with our interns and a couple of the players. He worked hard. He's worked on his free throw shooting, which is obvious. But the thing that's very special about him is his size and ability, to get into the paint and to get his rhythm back, starting from the inside out. And I love the way he started the game off attacking inside, and didn't start shooting any threes until he got the ball in the basket a few times, and then got to the free throw line a couple times. It was a very, very smart approach.
Well, there's been anticipation about those two guys fitting together. KP himself has been working his way back from obviously the ACL and all that stuff. Do you feel like the 2 stints that Luka was out may have helped him in confidence because he had to be the guy and just helping himself in his game?
I'm not sure I understand the question, but Luka does not have a confidence problem. I'm going on record as saying that.
KP.
Yeah, KP doesn't have a confidence problem either.
Body and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look, those are natural things that any athlete or any high-level athlete is going to go through. But the truth is, he's felt good most of the year, with the exception of the knee thing, where he missed 2 weeks or whatever it was, or 10 games. Over that 18 or 19-month period, he put in an extraordinary amount of work. You see pictures of what he looks like now as opposed to what he looked like when he first had the injury. I mean, his posture is completely different. He's much stronger. He's, if you looked at the metrics of things that they do in the weight room, he's made significant gains, from top to bottom. And so you put that kind of work in, it's going to bear fruit. It's been good. We have to view it as a good thing that we've had to play, without these guys individually for a couple of stretches. It really stresses the team, and it brings the best out in the rest of the guys. And coming out of the break, we've got to, lick our wounds and try to get feeling really good. And the home stretch, is going to be big for playoff positioning and all that kind of stuff. And we haven't made the playoffs yet. We're going to stay humble. We're going to stay aggressive.
Coach, what if tonight it was Seth, Deron, or anybody on that match here in Fox? Can you talk about what you guys did to neutralize him, because he didn't get to the basket as easily as he could or should?
I don't. It seemed like he had a bigger night than what his numbers were. Every time I turned around, he's laying the ball in. But he's definitely a point of emphasis defensively. He's a huge key to their team, and we think he's a great player. And the idea is, with great players, you just try to make it as hard on them as you can. Thanks. Have a good break.
Hey there, NBA fans. For exclusive NBA content, subscribe to Fanatics View YouTube down below.